Alex Pereira versus Khamzat Chimaev rumor shakes up the MMA community and drives fans crazy. The MMA world is in turmoil. An explosive rumor suggests that Alex Pereira, the current UFC light heavyweight champion, is in negotiations to face Khamzat Chimaev in his next title defense. If you like news from the world of fighting, then subscribe to this channel, because here you won't miss a single detail. Oh, and don't forget to like this video. Let's go! Although no official confirmation has come from the teams involved, Pereira fueled speculation by stating that his next fight will not be against Ankalaev. This statement sparked an avalanche of theories and discussions among fans and experts. It all started earlier this week, when the rumor took over X, formerly Twitter. Pereira's long-awaited fight will not be against Magomed Ankalaev, but rather against the feared Chimaev. And as expected, this buzz was enough to fire up the imagination of fans. Alex Pereira himself did not help to calm things down. On social media, he made it clear that Ankalaev is not in his immediate plans, a statement that, instead of ending the speculation, only added fuel to the fire. The commotion was so great that it reached Brendan Schaub, a former UFC heavyweight competitor. Excited, he reacted to the rumor on Instagram, sharing the news with an enthusiastic caption. "No way. Does anyone know if this is real? Take my money." Even Robert Whittaker, former middleweight champion, gave his opinion on the possible fight. Whittaker believes that if the fight does happen, Chimaev has a good chance of coming out on top. If Chimaev does step up to fight Pereira, he'll win. Maybe not easily, but he'll win. Unless the extra weight changes the dynamic, Chimaev should be able to get the takedowns. He's exceptional at what he does, and that's good for his game. However, Whittaker also made a reservation. If Chimaev starts to slow down during the fight, Pereira will have his chance. He's deadly in the exchanges. It wouldn't be like the Usman-Chimaev fight, where Usman's boxing made the difference. With Pereira, it would be a massacre in the exchanges. In the meantime, fans are anxiously awaiting confirmation. One thing is for sure. If this fight does happen, it will be a real spectacle. Israel Adesanya reveals Khamzat Chimaev's crazy moment and expresses desire to face him in 2025. The charismatic Israel Adesanya, former UFC middleweight champion, is already looking to the future, and he has one name in mind: Khamzat Chimaev. Adesanya revealed that an impressive performance by Chimaev made him want to face the undefeated Russian in the octagon, targeting 2025 as the year of the confrontation. If you like news from the world of fighting, then subscribe to this channel, because here you won't miss a single detail. Oh, don't forget to like this video. Let's go! After a difficult phase, with consecutive losses to Sean Strickland at UFC 293 and Dricus du Plessis, who submitted him in the fourth round, Stylebender is looking to get back on the winning track. His next stop? A duel against Nasruddin Imavov, scheduled for February 1st in Saudi Arabia. Khamzat Chimaev on the radar. Adesanya knows that beating Imavov may not be enough to secure another shot at the middleweight belt. After all, the division is sizzling. Khamzat Chimaev, with an impeccable 14-0 record, recently shocked the world by dominating Robert Whittaker, submitting the former champion in the first round. Chimaev's overwhelming performance impressed so much that many clamored for an immediate title shot. However, the UFC opted to schedule a rematch between Dricus du Plessis and Sean Strickland for UFC 312, which takes place in February in Australia. Adesanya's motivation. Although Chimaev was overlooked in the title race, Adesanya was fascinated by the Russian's dominance over Whittaker. He made no secret of his admiration and desire for a future confrontation. "I was surprised by the way Khamzat ran over Rob. It was crazy," Adesanya commented on his YouTube channel. "That made me want to fight him. I was like, okay, shit, this guy is really good." 2025 on the horizon. With his renewed focus and ambition to face the best, Adesanya promises that his UFC journey is far from over. For fans, the prospect of a duel between the Stylebender coach and the relentless Chimaev is already reason to dream. Will fate have this explosive encounter in store? Time will tell. Jon Jones reveals bold 5-year plan as he eyes victory and Hollywood debut. Legendary UFC heavyweight champion Jon Jones has laid out an audacious path for the next 5 years of his career, and he promises it will be nothing short of spectacular. If you enjoy fighting news, then subscribe to this channel, because here you won't miss a thing. Oh, and don't forget to like this video. Let's go! After knocking out Stipe Miocic at UFC 309 in November, Jones seemed ready to hang up his gloves. But talk quickly turned to an epic showdown with interim champion Tom Aspinall, fueling the dreams of fans and Dana White himself, who believes this could be the biggest fight in UFC history. And by all accounts, Jon Jones is willing to extend his stay in the octagon, at least for a little while longer. Money, glory, and Hollywood. In a very interesting interview, Jones revealed his plans while driving an impressive $5 million Bugatti alongside Alex Gonzalez. During the ride, the 37-year-old fighter spoke openly about the future and let slip that his next fight could be his farewell, or almost. In the next 5 years, I want to win one more fight, maybe even 2, and make as much money as I can in the UFC before I retire, he declared. But Jones doesn't intend to stop there. He revealed an ambition that goes beyond the octagon. Hollywood. I want to launch my acting career. I've always wanted to be an actor. I think I'm very good in front of the camera, and I've done small commercials and things like that. The future of Jon Jones. At 37 years old, Jon Jones finds himself at a crossroads between his MMA legacy and new opportunities outside the sport. Whether in the octagon or on the silver screen, one thing is certain. Bones is determined to make his mark, and we'll all be watching.